How you doing? This is Mike here. Today I wanted to give you an easy mode lesson. I know you've gone online. If you're like me, you went online, you read in books, and you're like, man, I just don't get it. Well, finally one day I clicked and now I understand it and I want to share it with you. It's so easy. Modes are based off one scale, the major scale. And if you don't know, the major scale is that famous thing you've heard probably your whole life. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That's the major scale. I'm going to play the A major scale for you. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. There's 7 notes in the major scale. The 8th note, the last one I hit, is really an octave of the first note. It's the same note from number 1, but an octave higher. So there's 7 notes in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each one of those notes has a name, a mode name. The first one, Ionian. Second one, Dorian. Third one, Lydian. Fourth one, Phrygian. Fifth one, Mixolidian. Sixth one, Aeolian. 7, Locrian. And the last note, the 8th, is Ionian because it's an octave up from the first note. Okay, so say you're playing a song in A. You want to play a cool mode over A. Well, a cool major mode would be the Ionian mode, the first mode in the major scale, the first name, the number 1 spot. So if I'm playing an A major, we would play, if we want to play A Ionian, which is the first note, we'd find what major scale is A the first note in. Oh, the A major scale, A is the first note in. Holy smokes! I'm going to play that major scale. That will be A Ionian because the number 1 name in the 7 notes of the major scale is Ionian. So the first position, I'll play the A major scale while I'm playing A major, and it'll fit. It'll be A Ionian. A Ionian, why? Because A is the first note in that major scale, the A major scale, which makes it A Ionian. Okay, now I'm playing the song in A minor. I want to play a cool A minor mode. The Dorian mode is a cool A minor mode. And I know in the names of the major scale that the second name is called Dorian. Remember? There's 7. The first one's called Ionian. The second one is called Dorian. So if I'm playing an A minor, and I want to play a cool A Dorian mode, and I know that the second position in the major scale is called Dorian, what I need to do is find what major scale is A the second note in. Did you hear that? What major scale is A the second note in? So we look on our guitar here. Okay, if this is A, I guess G. G would be the major scale where A is the second note. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. That's right, A is the second note in that G major scale. So if I'm playing A minor, and I want to play A Dorian mode, I just play the G major scale. And that is A Dorian, because the second note in the G major scale is A. Got it? It's easy. So I'm playing A minor. I'm going to play A Dorian. I'll do G because it would be the... Here we go. Easy. A is the second note in the G major scale, so when you play the G major scale while you're playing a song in the key of A minor, you're playing an A Dorian mode scale. Alright, so we got a third note. Say you're playing another song in A major. And you hear that the Mixolidian mode is really, really cool. It's like, man, I heard like Mixolidian is totally cool and I'd like to try that mode out. Well, we know in the names of the scale, Ionian, Dorian, Lydian, Mixolidian is the 5th note in the major scale. It's called the Mixolidian. So what I have to do is find what major, I want to play a Mixolidian mode. What major scale is A the 5th note in? You're like, it's really like that? Yeah. What major scale is A the 5th note in? So, let's see. I know that I have to find what major scale would be A would be the 5th note in. I know that that note's A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I know that that note is the A note. So what scale is this? It's D. So I would play the D major scale while playing in A, because A is the 5th note in the D major scale. So I would just play the D major scale while playing A, and I would have the A Mixolidian mode. So I'm playing in A. So I found out to play A Mixolidian, all I have to do is find out what note is A, what major scale is A the 5th note in, and it would be the D major scale. So that's all how modes work. No matter what name the mode is, Ionian, Dorian, so on and so forth, whatever mode you want to play, whatever name in the major scale that mode corresponds to, whatever number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you just find what major scale your note is in those numbers. So, like I said, the first note is A, you're playing in A major. You want to play A Ionian. What major scale is A the first note in? Because Ionian is the name of the number 1 spot. It would be A. You're playing A minor. You want to play Dorian. You figure out what major scale is A the 2nd note in, because the number 2 spot is called Dorian. Well, A would be the 2nd note in the G major scale. So you play the G major scale over your A minor and you have a Dorian mode. It's so on and so forth. It's really that easy. It's just putting it in the number of the major scale. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ionian, Dorian, Lydian, Phrygian, Mixolidian, Aeolian, Locrian. Whatever mode you want to play in, you just find out each one of those 1 through 7 has its own name, and you find out what major scale, the key you want to play in, what position is it in those numbers in that certain major scale. Hope that made sense to you. It's really, really easy. Just practice that. So if you want to play A Dorian, you find out what major scale is A the 2nd note in. If you want to play A Lydian, you find out what major scale is A the 3rd note in. If you want to play A Phrygian, you find out what major scale is A the 4th note in. If you want to play A Mixolidian, you want to find out what major scale is A the 5th note in. It's that easy, and you just play one scale, the major scale. Anyway, have a good day, and I hope that helped you. I know it sounded a little confusing, but it's really easy. Take care.